believe that he would support having a Muslim in the White House unless they renounced Sharia law. So that's how we sort of got back onto this topic. But now you heard Donald Trump come out and Senator Ted Cruz came out and they said, hey, Hillary was the original birther. The AP is saying, no, she wasn't. She never suggested he was born in Kenya, which was what some people were saying. However, the 60 Minutes interview does suggest I don't know.
Well, what that I know of? She said that I know of.
I don't know if he's a Muslim. It doesn't sound. I have no evidence. The reason it becomes relevant is because when Donald Trump had that exchange with the questioner at the rally last Friday, you know, the guy who said he's a Muslim and Trump didn't challenge him, Hillary was outraged. Contrast her outrage last Friday with what we saw in 2008.
Well, in 2008.
From the beginning, repudiated that kind of rhetoric, that level of hatefulness in a questioner and an audience that he was appearing before.
You said you take Senator Obama at his word that he's not a Muslim. You don't believe that he's a Muslim.
No, there is nothing to base that on, as far as I know.
Because all Christians dress like that.
All the experts, by the way, they say when the voice goes up, no.
That might be a lie.
It's just a tell. It's a tell. It's you know, the fight or flight instinct is kicking in. Like, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I think it's important to point out, too, when you go back to the Democratic primary in 2007, President Obama's campaign manager, David Plouffe, at the time, actually called Clinton's accusation of President Obama maybe being born somewhere else one of the most egregious attacks on the campaign trail on both sides of the political aisle. So the Clinton campaign was being accused by the Obama campaign of initiating this issue. So it's not Republicans, even though Hillary thinks it's a good political point to make now. Back in 2007, 2008, she certainly was being accused by the Obama campaign of initiating the conversation.
As my dad would say, people always do what's good for them. And at the time, it was good for Hillary to say the truth. But now, here's the big question. Why is it good for Hillary to lie now? Why would Hillary defend Obama? I honestly have no idea.
Well, not just that, but there was an article that came out about her campaign out there talking about
point to make now. Back in 2007, 2008, she certainly was being accused by the Obama campaign of initiating the conversation.
Well, not just that, but there was an article that came out about her campaign out there talking about how she needed to sort of capitalize on Barack Obama's otherness. That she needed to get out there and talk about how you know, she was born in the middle of America and had middle class values, unlike this person who had, you know, time in Indonesia and so on, which many felt was an.
That's it. So, okay, we've heard she's the most evil woman in the world. We've heard she's a liar. We've heard, you know. Bottom line, what did she want more than anything in the whole world? Same thing she wants right now, to run our country. Why? I mean, a lot of people want to be president, but if you want to be president that bad, sometimes it's like, step back. Step back. You're not allowed to take the reins there. Especially when she backtracks this big. Why did she want to know so bad before? Why did she attack so bad before? Because she wanted to be president. Why is she not saying the same thing now? Why is she attacking Donald Trump? What a dumb maneuver. No matter what you think of Trump, I say thank God somebody asked him the question. Amen.
Exploitation of that narrative. Katie, great to see you.
Good to see you, Megan.
Exploitation.
Well, Hillary Clinton also made some news tonight when she sat down for an interview with Lena Dunham of 60 Minutes. Oh, wait,
she did interviews today.
She stopped. Many felt was an exploit otherness that she needed to get
used by the Obama campaign of initiating the conversation
about where he was born.
This issue. So it's not Republicans, even though Hillary thinks it's a good political point to make now. Back in 2007, 2008, she certainly was being accused by the Obama campaign of initiating the conversation.
Well, not
about
just
where
that,
he was
but
born
there was an article that came out about her campaign out there talking about how she needed to sort of capitalize on Barack Obama's otherness. That she needed to get out there and talk about how you know, she was born in the middle of America and had middle class values, unlike this person who had, you know, time in Indonesia and so on, which many felt was an exploitation.